is the key to happy life. It affects everything: our wealth, our health, our relationships. And by happy, I don't mean that happy. I mean at peace, content, satisfied, feeling of joy. And I get to see the other side very often. We are unhappy, frustrated, disappointed, even angry, and we wonder why our dreams or goals are not happening. To me, it looks like we're working hard, but somehow that level of unhappiness, unsatisfaction is pushing our results away. Would you want to run to the person who is unhappy to see you? But when we are unhappy, we don't see ourselves as unhappy. We see the world and others around us as the reasons why we are unhappy. So the attention is clearly on two different worlds. Where your attention goes, it grows. Whatever you notice in the world, you multiply in yourself. So needless to say, our happiness is the key factor in our ability to feel optimistic, enthusiastic, energetic, to feel inspired and positive about achieving our life's goals. Hence, our success, our goals and dreams directly are influenced by the degree of our happiness in life. I don't need to tell you that, you know that, right? Okay, so that's that. So next thing is, I hope, good news. It turns out that happiness is a choice. Just like happiness is a choice, unhappiness is also a choice. That is hard to believe, but hear me out. We strongly believe that we have legitimate reasons to feel unhappy. We can see around us all the time many reasons why our feeling of unhappiness is justified. But there is usually something to be gained by being unhappy. So if we are not aware of this, we might be actually choosing our unhappiness. For many of us, the feeling of unhappiness might be more comfortable, safer. We know more about how to be unhappy than how to be happy. Many of us don't even have a lot of respect for people who are happy. We see that as a superficial, frivolous. They're just doing it for show. Think about it. It might feel right to be miserable. After all, look at this world today. There are more reasons to be unhappy than to be happy. That is true. Depends where you look. But staying in a situation that makes you feel miserable will inevitably manifest results. So wherever you are on a scale between unhappy and happy, here are some things you can do. Ask yourself, what does it mean to be happy for you? So becoming aware of where we are on our understanding of us being unhappy, happy, others being happy, unhappy, the world being unhappy, happy, is really the key to all this. You can see that. If you see the world as an unhappy place and everybody being miserable and angry, how can you allow yourself to be happy in this world where everything is wrong? Or you can accept that things are wrong in the world, and there are many things we can do about fixing those things and helping others achieve better for themselves. But it requires you to be happy in order to give others the same. So the first thing to do if you want to change is to accept that happiness exists in your head. It's not a thing, it's in your head. And equally, all unhappiness is just your brain processing the information that is coming through the filters of your senses, and you're processing it in relationship with what you already experienced. So you're classifying it as wrong, bad, and therefore creating the feeling of unhappiness in yourself. So if you accept that you are the judge of the world as happy or unhappy, that gives you power to do something, right? So the next thing to do is ask yourself, how can I see this with joy? Turn things around. Next thing to do is to believe that feelings of happiness are real and they're here to stay. Because there's often we hear, it's temporary, right? It's not gonna last. If you accept that your happiness is not temporary, it's actually your birthright. It's our natural habitat. We are born happy. We're not born unhappy. I don't see many kids going around miserable, unless you don't give them ice cream, but that's a different story. And the next thing to do is work on your demeanor, work on your self-talk, work on your self-image to reflect your desire to be happy, to build yourself from the level of self-confidence and self-image and self-belief. And we can talk about this forever, but I'm trying to keep my videos concise to give you the essence of what matters, where to start. You have the choice. You have the choice. So unhappiness and happiness create outcomes in our life. You have a choice to make it one or the other. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them as usual. I love you guys being here. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you guys. Love you. Mwah.